Now your News 5 forecast first.
Well, this weekend we've either been dodging rain or dodging the heat. Today we've been dodging a few more showers than we have normally seen, but as you can see, still tracking a few showers across the News 5 area. And as we move throughout the rest of this evening, we'll keep the chance of rain. Going to be another warm and muggy night, and next week starts unsettled. News 5 at 5 begins right now.
Now on WKRG News 5.
A car and a police vehicle collide. What prompted the collision? We'll tell you just ahead.
But I smelled smoke. I was like, let's get out of here.
And questions still remain after a man was taken into police custody following a fatal apartment fire. Hear from witnesses on what they say may have led to the incident. Plus, South Alabama's athletic director tells us what's next following the collapse of their Jaguar practice facility.
From WKRG News 5, the Gulf Coast news leader. The news starts now.
Good evening, I'm Ashley Knight. Thank you for joining us. First on 5, an officer-involved accident in Tillman's Corner this afternoon ends with a man in police custody. This was the aftermath around 2 o'clock today, where a multiple vehicle collision occurred on Rangeline Road and U.S. Highway 90. Police on the scene told us the collision was a result of a police chase. A witness on the scene tells News 5 a police car is wrecked and a man was seen running from police. We hope to bring you more details tonight on News 5 at 10 o'clock. An early morning fire claims the life of a Florida man. The fire happened in Pensacola at a home on Hare Way around 7:45 this morning. Fire rescue contained the fire 20 minutes after. Officials found the man already deceased inside. The fire has now displaced 5 adults and an infant. Officials say they did not find a working smoke detector inside the house. The matter is still under investigation. Officials are still investigating a fire that happened here in Mobile yesterday that claimed the life of a 70-year-old man. One man is in Metro Jail tonight, charged with arson and murder, but the suspect says he didn't intentionally start the fire. News 5's Chad Petrie has more.
Still, a lot of questions remain a day after a fatal apartment fire at the Plantation Apartments on Old Pascagoula Road. This incident initially happened early in the morning Saturday. A 70-year-old man who lived in that apartment was taken to the hospital and later pronounced dead. Hours later, Mobile police arrested a 45-year-old man. Police arresting Howard Willard. Still now, it's not clear exactly how the two were connected and what role this man may have played in the 70-year-old victim's death. Neighbors say they saw the commotion Saturday morning.
But I smelled smoke. I was like, let's get out of here. And I opened the door, and a lot of cops, a lot of people, ambulances, fire trucks. It was crazy. It was like, whoa, what's happening?
Also not clear is whether or not this was a long-standing family feud. Some neighbors I spoke with say this may also be connected to a fight in the parking lot that resulted in tires being slashed on an SUV Friday evening. Reporting in Mobile, Chad Petrie, News 5.
Moving forward, that's the focus at the University of South Alabama after the indoor practice facility under construction collapsed yesterday afternoon. Athletic Director Dr. Joel Erdman tells us it's too early to tell what caused the collapse of the Jaguar Training Center. He says investigators will be working to figure that out, and then officials will look at options as to how to move forward. He says the plan is to rebuild, but at this time, it's too early to say whether they'll attempt the same plan again or come up with a new design.
I think what we'll do is let some time pass where the experts can look at the situation, and I'm sure if there's a need to adjust, we would do that.
News 5 has reached out to the architecture and engineering firms that are responsible for the building, but we have yet to receive a response. And this is what the facility was supposed to look like. The school hoping it would be done in the fall. 96,000 square feet, a fully covered regulation-sized football field, and 15 extra yards for drills. The interior would have a ceiling clearance of 65 feet for punting and kicking indoors. A former Marine in Baldwin County is holding out hope that special help can find his missing therapy pit bull. His owner, Simon Flaherty, says this dog Tito has been missing since he was scared off by fireworks on July 4th. This Facebook page called Finding Tito posted this message yesterday, another push from the owner to help bring Tito home. As you can see, Tito meant quite a lot to Simon over the 10 years that they've been together. Anyone with information is asked to contact Simon directly on his cell phone, and you can find more information on our website, WKRG.com. Well, if you're thinking of adopting a pet, now may be the best time. The Baldwin County Animal Control needs your help. They're expecting a large influx of dogs come Monday. The director was told to expect at least 14 dogs from a local resident who has fallen ill and can no longer take care of them. He says if they aren't able to find homes for them, they may have to make some difficult decisions. They're also working with rescue groups to try to ease some of the pressure on their facility. It's been roughly a year and a half since they've had to euthanize a dog. Again, it's the Baldwin County Animal Control in Summerdale. A state of emergency has been declared for Mason County, Kentucky this morning after floods severely damaged the area. Flooding prompted over a dozen water rescues by authorities early Sunday morning. The rescues were from both mobile homes and cars. Well, luckily, we haven't seen too much flooding in our area, just some pretty rough storms. Let's toss it over now to Thomas Gieboy with more. Hey, Thomas.
Hey, Ashley, that's right. And thankfully, no flooding, but as at least we've gone throughout today, we've seen plenty of scattered showers, plenty of rumbles of thunder as well. Things are starting to quiet down a little bit, where we're still watching a few stronger thunderstorms with winds of maybe around 30 miles per hour, stretching from St. Stephen's, Milry, and also Frankville. And then you have a few showers and a few thunderstorms stretching up from Coffeyville and Campbell in Clark County. You move down to the south and east. Bruton on the east side, seeing a few showers, maybe a few thunderstorms, maybe a few rumbles of thunder extending towards Fish Pond just south, right along Highway 29. And then as you look towards Okaloosa County, one of those thunderstorms that was a little bit stronger earlier, starting to gradually fade away. As we make our way throughout this evening, we'll continue to see showers gradually fade away, but for currently temperature sitting at 79 at Gulf Quest, Dew Point at 73. It's warm, it's humid, and temperature as well. They'll be slowly cooling off. By midnight, temperatures will still be in the middle 70s, keeping that chance of rain, but the start of the upcoming work week starts unsettled, but we'll have more on that forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Thomas. Time is winding down for you to save some cash this weekend. Alabama's back-to-school sales tax holiday kicked off Friday, but in just a few hours, the sale will be over. Sales taxes are being waived on many school supplies and clothes. Be sure to check with local stores to see what items qualify as tax-free before hitting the registers. The tax-free holiday ends tonight at midnight. A crime alert from Texas. Authorities called to a Walmart parking lot in San Antonio overnight found several bodies, including 20 people in dire condition in the back of a sweltering tractor trailer in what police are calling a horrific case of immigrant smuggling. Jenna Hiller has more.
38 people were inside a big rig trailer parked at a Walmart on San Antonio's southwest side. 8 of those people died. 30 others were taken to area hospitals, 17 in critical condition. All of this unfolded after midnight when someone was able to get out of the trailer and approached a Walmart employee asking for water. At this point, we don't know how long the trailer had been parked here or where it came from.
Checking the video from the store, we found that there were a number of vehicles that came in and picked up a lot of the folks that were in that trailer that survived the trip. We're looking at a human trafficking crime here.
Police tell us the refrigeration in the trailer was not working. The people inside did not have water. Police say this appears to be a case of human trafficking. In San Antonio, I'm Jenna Hiller.
The driver of the tractor trailer was arrested and will be facing state and federal charges. Back here on the Gulf Coast, Mobile police made an arrest in a double shooting on Ann Street that left one man dead and a woman wounded. 20-year-old Marion Atwood was arrested yesterday, hours after police say he shot and killed David Kelly Jr., who was pronounced dead at the scene. Family on the scene tell us that the woman who was shot and taken to the hospital was the girlfriend of the victim. The extent of her injuries are unknown at this time. The search continues for a missing teenager. Details on how you can help just ahead. And now that OWA is officially open, you're probably wondering what you'll have to spend to ride Rollin' Thunder. Details on that after the break.
The fastest heating and cooling experts.
Well, before you head out the door this morning,
The right way to start your day is with News 5 this morning.
And as you're waking up this morning, we have team coverage.
Fresh breaking news from a team of reporters across the Gulf Coast.
You need to know to keep your family safe.
Updated traffic to get you to work.
it's going to be slow going.
Patchy fog, you might encounter some.
And an accurate local weather forecast to get you out the door.
Everything you need to start your morning.
From one convenient source, so you won't miss a thing.
WKRG News 5 this morning. That's coverage you can count on.
This is our summer vacation, and this is the Acura MDX. Hurry to the Acura Summer Performance event for some of the most exciting offers of the year. Visit Joe Bullard Acura in Mobile for attractive offers on the MDX.
Struggling to understand your Medicare? Mail piling up and not an answer in sight? Allow us at Community Insurance Partners to help you navigate through Medicare. We can assist you with selecting Medicare supplements or Advantage plans. We can review your medications and find a formulary that meets your needs. We can check your qualifications for any assistance programs. All of our agents are licensed and certified. Allow us to help you find the coverage that fits your needs and lifestyle. We offer in-home or office appointments. Community Insurance Partners.
Career Congressman Mo Brooks.
I don't think you can trust Donald Trump with anything he says.
They all attack Donald Trump, trying to stop him.
I don't think you can trust Donald Trump with anything he says.
Mo Brooks even refused to endorse Donald Trump for president.
A lot of people who have supported Donald Trump, they're going to regret having done so.
Mo Brooks attacked President Trump, siding with them, not Alabama conservatives. Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Hey, it's me, Tori B. Check out our Gulf Coast CW afternoon lineup. America's Court starting at 2, Robert Irvine at 3, and Justice with Judge Maybelline at 4.
This is our summer vacation, and this is the Acura RDX. Hurry to the Acura Summer Performance event for some of the most exciting offers of the year. Visit Joe Bullard Acura in Mobile for attractive offers on the RDX.
Welcome back. Don't forget, Baldwin County's newest amusement park, OWA, is up and ready for business. OWA says they priced the tickets at an affordable rate so all families would be able to visit. Tickets to the park are available on their website. Visit owa.com. General admission is $34.99. Children 42 inches tall and under are $27.99. Kids under 2 get in free. Active military and senior admission is $27.99. And an annual pass to the park at OWA is $89.99. Well, it was just 8 months ago when the Porch Band of Creek Indians joined officials with the city of Foley to announce plans for OWA. Right now, the park at OWA has 450 employees. More jobs will come available as retail, dining, and entertainment spaces open up. That's scheduled for September, and they expected to pump nearly $250 million a year into the Baldwin County economy. Today marks 5 days now since a Pensacola teenager went missing. 13-year-old Grant Hoffberger IV went missing from his home July 18th. The family believes Grant could be camping in the Perdido River Wildlife Management Area over in Beulah. If you have any information on where Grant could be, call the Escambia County Sheriff's Office or Class Kids. Rock group Linkin Park has canceled its upcoming tour following lead singer Chester Bennington's death. Concert promoter Live Nation tweeted the announcement, which the band's official account retweeted. Chester Bennington was found dead in his home Thursday morning after an apparent suicide. Linkin Park's One More Light tour was set to kick off later this week, July 27th in Massachusetts. Live Nation says all tickets will be refunded. Well, even if you haven't made summer travel plans yet, you can still get great deals on flight and accommodations. We'll tell you about those apps and websites after the break.
And unsettled weather will start the upcoming work week. Your forecast is coming up on News 5.
Tuesday, it's a story about online predators you haven't heard.
Laura Soulier. I'm a digital forensic examiner.
The local crime detective's family almost becomes a victim.
We almost lost our 15-year-old daughter.
She shares her lessons learned Tuesday.
Ride along with the People Magazine pick you can't help but enjoy. Hootin' and the Lady.
Accidents happen 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That is why my law firm is here for you 24/7. Even though it's the weekend, we are ready to help you. Call me now at 433-2210. One call, that's all.
This mosquito spreads West Nile and Zika viruses to people, but right now it's busy spreading heartworms to a dog. You don't want it biting you. Why let it bite your dog? Double Defense Protection uses Vectra 3D for dogs to kill and repel mosquitoes on the outside and a heartworm preventive to kill heartworm larvae on the inside. Research shows Double Defense protects your dog better than using a heartworm preventive alone. Stop the mosquito. Stop heartworm transmission. Ask your veterinarian about Double Defense and how you can save $25.
Accidents happen 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That is why my law firm is here for you 24/7. Even though it's the weekend, we are ready to help you. Call me now at 433-2210. One call, that's all.
Thelma Harper on her way.
Weeknights at 8 on MeTV Gulf Coast Channel 5.3.
At UJ Chevrolet, it's a midsummer sell down with early closeout savings across the line. 2017 Silverado, strongest steel and the coast's best deal. At UJ, save up to $10,000. That's $10,000 off Silverado, America's most awarded pickup. Hurry, it's hot and only at UJ. Find new roads to UJChevy.com and UJ Chevrolet. Mobile's oldest GM dealer, serving the coast for over 75 years. Airport East of Schillinger Road.
We all know that feeling, that uncomfortable bulge when you've had too much. The same thing can happen to your home's foundation. If your home has cracked brick, bowed walls, or sagging floors, call AFS, your hometown pros for foundation repair. AFS designs permanent foundation repairs to put your home back on solid ground. Call AFS for your free estimate today. AFS, your hometown pros.
Welcome back. This weekend at the box office, the Warner Brothers film Dunkirk took the #1 spot at the box office with an unexpected $50.5 million. Universal's Girls Trip also came in ahead of expectations for an R-rated comedy with $30.4 million. Spider-Man Homecoming slid to 3rd place with $22 million. War for the Planet of the Apes took the #4 spot with $20 million. And rounding out the top 5, Valerian and the City of the Thousand Planets with $17 million. Well, even if you haven't made summer travel plans yet, you can still get great deals on flights and accommodations. CNET.com's Lexi Savides has the tips you need to grab last-minute bargains.
Got a minute? If you're looking to do some spontaneous travel, check out these apps and websites to get the best last-minute deals. Try the GTFO Get the Flight Out app with same-day or next-day flight deals leaving from your home airport. Or treat yourself to the cheapest flight anywhere on selected dates. Just type in everywhere as your destination on skyscanner.com. Then you'll need to sort out accommodation. The Hotel Tonight app lists last-minute rooms in major cities. Or buy hotel rooms from people who can't use them by checking rumourtravel.com and cancelon.com. Groupon has a travel section, and if you look for last-minute options, you could scoop up a deal. Alamo's website has a similar section for car rental. Or go old school and pick up the phone to call hotels for unlisted deals. Getaroom.com also has unpublished rates on a dedicated hotline. In San Francisco, I'm Lexi Savides with CNET.
Now, Thomas Geboy with your first alert weather.
Well, if you didn't see rain, you probably weren't too far away from a shower this morning. When we were looking at the Orange Beach camera, you could definitely see those towering cumulus clouds and also those showers. We saw plenty of them roll across the coast this morning and then eventually spread inland. But as we went throughout today, once again, not everyone saw rain in this location in Orange Beach toward Perdido Pass. One of those locations that really didn't get to see the rain, but plenty of showers across the News 5 area, especially as we transition toward the latter half of this afternoon and head into this evening. But the gradual trend is we're starting to see the showers gradually beginning to fade away. That was for the case for the light shower that was moving over Mobile Bay. Also for the light shower that was moving through Jackson County, moving towards Hurley and also towards Grand Bay. You move towards the east a little bit further. There was a stronger thunderstorm that was moving just around Crestview in Okaloosa County, excuse me. That has since faded away. Bruton on the east side saw a shower. That looks like it's fading away, but if you're near Fish Pond, you might be seeing a brief to moderate downpour relatively soon. You move up towards Washington County and Clark County. You have one thunderstorm that's producing quite a bit of lightning, maybe some wind gusts of around 30 miles per hour. So if you're in the northern half of Washington County or in the western, northwestern half of Clark County, you might want to take that into consideration if you're heading out relatively soon. Temperatures across the area are spread anywhere from the lower 90s to temperatures sitting in the lower 80s. All just depends if you saw rain cooled air or not. Pensacola sitting at 90 degrees, Evergreen at 91. Today was a little bit cooler than what we have seen. Temperatures today only getting into the lower 90s as compared to the middle 90s as much of the latter half of last week. Looking out from the Alpha Insurance Skycam here at News 5, this is looking towards the northwest. See plenty of low and also mid-level clouds here, and that's keeping things relatively cool for now. But as we go into this evening, it's going to be another warm and muggy night. Lows near 74 degrees along the coast, temperatures close to 80 degrees, and we're going to keep the chance for at least a few isolated showers as we move throughout the rest of this evening. Switching gears for just 1 second, the tropical update. Once again, happy to report not much going on. The Caribbean and also Gulf of Mexico quiet, plus the eastern Atlantic and the central Atlantic, not expecting any development within the next 5 days. Watch the forecast map starting today around 7 o'clock. We'll keep the chance of showers with those winds mainly out of the southwest until the early half of this evening. But the general trend will be showers gradually fading away, keeping that slim chance of a shower during the overnight. But as we make our way into tomorrow morning, so this is tomorrow, around 6:30, the best chance of rain tomorrow morning. It'll be closest towards the coast, but we start off tomorrow with about a 30% chance of rain. And as we venture throughout your Monday, we will see showers pop up as we move inland throughout the day. So this is tomorrow at noon. So tomorrow starts off unsettled, and tomorrow there's a 50% chance you are going to need your Green and Phillips umbrella. If you're heading down to the beach tomorrow, there is a low risk of rip currents, but surf will be at 1 to 2 feet. West winds at 10 miles per hour, but if you're venturing offshore, there will be thunderstorms offshore. So thunderstorms are likely. West winds at 10 to 15 knots. And seas at 2 to 3 feet. The extended outlook, well, looks a little bit more unsettled than what we have seen. 50% chance of rain tomorrow, so a little bit higher than what we saw today. High temperatures in the lower 90s. We'll see rain chances around 40% for your Tuesday, down to 30% on Wednesday. So that's more typical of a normal summertime pattern before we see rain chances jump up slightly heading into next Saturday.
All right, thanks so much, Thomas. And now time for sports with Robbie Baker. Big day in golf.
Yeah, huge day in golf. In overseas, it was a wild day for Jordan Spieth, actually out at the Open. 13 widely considered an unlucky number, and it nearly derailed Spieth this afternoon. Could he recover from this crazy shot? We'll tell you coming up in sports.
Bass Pro Shops. It's more than a store.
It's local tips and advice from the good folks down on the Gulf Coast.
It's a low price guarantee.
And free events that are fun for the whole family.
Helping children is very important to Miss Terry and me. Through our Nick's Kids Foundation, we invest our time supporting causes and raising awareness about the needs of children in our state. As parents, it saddens us to know that there are more than 5,000 children in foster care in Alabama. These children need loving, nurturing families to care for them. We ask you to join the team and become champions for children by opening your heart, opening your home, and becoming a foster or adoptive parent.
Summer fun starts at Palmer's Toyota Superstore, your Gulf Coast family store.
At Palmer's Toyota Superstore, we make it fun.
So there's a very warm, friendly atmosphere here before you even walk through the door.
Palmer's Toyota is a very friendly environment. It's very welcoming, and we really treat you like family.
During the big one, get 0 APR for 72 months on Camrys and RAV4s. Drive Camrys for $159 a month. Drive RAV4s for $179 a month.
Palmer's Toyota Superstore, your Gulf Coast family store.
Did you know that you can turn your car and your title into cash with Title Max in as little as 30 minutes? Call 1-88-TITLE-MAX or go to TitleMax.com now to find out how much you can get.
I got $1,000.
$3,000.
$2,500.
Title Max turned my title into $10,000.
Call 1-88-TITLE-MAX or go to TitleMax.com and find out how much cash you can get. And you'll say,
I got my title back with Title Max.
Get your title back with Title Max. I'm Luther Strange. I approve this message.
I don't think you can trust Donald Trump with anything he says. He has alienated so many people in Republican Party ranks through his callous insults. Donald Trump, one candidate that is so belittling, so insulting. I was just asked if I'm going to endorse Donald Trump after things unfold with Donald Trump having this so-called insurmountable lead. And I said, no, I'm not. Donald Trump voters, 12 to 18 months from now, they're going to regret their votes for Donald Trump.
The Big Bang Theory, weekdays at 3 on WKRG News 5. Now, Robbie Baker with News 5 Sports.
Wow, just when you thought you've seen it all. Some of you may have been asleep this morning when Jordan Spieth and Matt Kuchar were battling it out over at Royal Birkdale for the Open Championship. And hey, I can't blame you. They teed off around 9:30 this morning thanks to the crazy time change. So just in case you were enjoying a lazy Sunday, here is what you missed. Now, the story of the final round really begins here on the 13th hole. Spieth shanks this drive way offline. Check out the tracking line there. You can see this ball just completely took off on him. It would take Jordan more than 20 minutes to line up his next shot. With Kuchar waiting on the course for his playing partner, Jordan took an unplayable lie and dropped on the driving range. That's something you see every day, but he would then do this. He didn't seem happy with it, but this allowed him to chip on, and he would get away with a bogey, dropped one shot behind Kuchar for the lead. But then Spieth roared back. He'd shoot 5 under over the next 5 holes, eagled the 15th right there, and he'd go on to win it. It's his first British Open title. He joins Jack Nicklaus as the only other golfer to win his 3rd major before the age of 24.
Growing up playing golf, I just wanted to be able to play in major championships and compete with the best in the world, and things have happened very quickly. And it's good and bad because a lot comes with it. And a lot more attention, a lot more versus just being able to kind of go about your own thing.
In just a few hours up north in Opelika, the Barbasol Championship wrapping up this afternoon. Grayson Murray is your winner, 21 under par for the tournament, shot a 3 under 68, in the final round to capture his first PGA win. Mobile native Bobby Wyatt made the cut but did not finish the tournament. And last night was a dream come true for a former Bay Bear. Anthony Banda pitched right here in Mobile last year, going 6-2 for the Bay Bears, and last night made his major league debut with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, first inning of Banda's debut, mom and dad there in the crowd, and Bryce Harper going yard. Dad's reaction really says it all. Can't fault Banda, though. Harper isn't exactly an easy man to get out. The former Bay Bear would settle in, though, pitched 5 2/3 innings, allowed 4 runs, but it wasn't until the top of the 6th that he really found himself in some trouble again. A quick look at scores right now. Blue Wahoos and Bay Bears, both teams will be in action tonight. Bay Bears already underway, scoreless still in the first. And the Alabama Deep Sea Fishing Rodeo, guys, wrapping up this afternoon out at Dauphin Island. I checked the leaderboard before jumping on here, and I got to check the teleprompter to make sure I get this right, because it's unbelievable. Tyler Kennedy, 159-pound yellowfin tuna.
That's amazing.
Was reeled in today. That fish weighs more than I do, so I don't know if that says more about the fish or me.
Bigger than you are.
But it probably is taller, too. Yeah.
That's going to make a lot of tuna sandwiches.
A lot of tuna sandwiches.
Crazy.
All right, let's look at weather real quick.
Well, if you're heading out tonight, make sure that you grab the umbrella just in case. And tomorrow starts with about a 50% chance of rain. More details coming up tonight at 10 o'clock.
All right, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you back here at 10.
WKRG aerial footage, sponsored by Green & Phillips.